Good morning students. Okay, today I am going to explain about this fiber channel over the Ethernet. Okay, then first of all, what is the fiber channel over the Ethernet? Okay, here the multiple data centers. Okay, they are going to like typically use the multiple networks to handle the various types of the input output operations. So because of that they are going to use for the fiber channel over the Ethernet. Okay, then I'll like in this FCOE. Okay, I'm going to like talk about the what are the components, okay, which we are going to use in this over like in this network. See, I'll move on to the like a fiber channel over the Ethernet. See, the fiber channel over the Ethernet, I told right. So like many number of the data centers they are going to use for the multiple networks to handle the various input output operations. Okay, for example, in the like Ethernet network, okay, for TCP IP communication and the fiber channel fiber channel networks, okay, for the fiber channel communications. See, this is the one of the example of the fiber channel over the Ethernet. Okay, once that TCP IP protocol, okay, they are going to typically use for this client server communications as well as the data backup, then infrastructure management communication and so on. So because of that they are going to use this FCOE like Ethernet channel, means fiber channel over the Ethernet protocol. And this is also like one of the block level data between the storage as well as the servers, and that is also supports the multiple network servers data centers to equipped with the multiple redundant physical network interfaces. Okay, once it is going to like provide the multiple redundancy data. Okay, see, because of that they are going to use this FCOE channels. Then I'll move on to the see, the next topic is FCOE. See, the FCOE, which is nothing but fiber channel over the Ethernet diagram. This diagram, what it will tell means, okay, here you look at the diagram, okay, it is going to basically like consisting the many number of servers as well as the hypervisor nodes. Okay, the hypervisor nodes as well as the many number of servers, I told right, the multiple servers they are going to equipped with the like what is that this interface. Okay, means they have like suppose they want to communicate for the client server communications. Okay, they have to do months. Okay, they are going to having the multiple servers and multiple clients, they are going to at a time communicate between each other. How they are going to use this, they are going to move on to any one of the network. It may be ether network or it may be ether network, like that. Any one of the network they are going to use. By using this network they are going to easily communicating between the each others. See, this diagram I told right. Okay, it's having the multiple what is that servers as well as the hypervisors nodes. Okay, the hypervisor node, which is nothing but this is also one of the servers. Okay, see what it will do means, okay, the need of two different kinds of servers. Okay, they are going to easily the two different like physical network infrastructure, they are going to increasing the overall cost of that particular complexity of the data center operations. Okay, as well as this fiber channel, okay, they are going to they are going to help for organizations address that challenges having the multiple discrete means different network infrastructure. And this FCOE uses the converged like enhanced ethernet, that is CEE link. Okay, they are this converged ethernet enhanced ethernet they are going to use for only the 10 gigabyte okay ethernet to send the data, okay, over the ethernet. And this fiber channel what is that fiber channel over the ethernet protocol, they are going to provide the consolidations of the like local area networks as well as the storage area networks. Okay, that over the in single physical interface infrastructures. See, because of that we are going to use as FCOE. Then the major thing means, okay, like they are going to use for the many number of the FCOE switches as well as the hubs, okay, because we want to communicate, right? I told that any one of the network or any one of the interface they are going to use to communicate like multiple devices at a time by using any one of the network. So here we are going to use for the fiber channel switches as well as the LAN, okay. This LAN they are going to like consolidate to like different other networks, okay, which we are going to use in this setup. So this is what this FCOE. Then I'll move on to the what are the components, okay, which we are supposed to use in this FCOE. So I told, right, see, I told, right, in this video I am going to like cover about the key components of the FCOE. Here we are going to use for the three key components, that is converged network adapters. The before like I told you, the converged Ethernet enhance, okay, that link that is going to use for only 10 gigabyte Ethernet speed, okay. Through that they are going to transfer or spread the data over this network. See here the components is the one of the components, that is converged network adapter, okay, that is CNA adapter, then cables and FCOE switches. So we will see what is, excuse me, what is the CNA, okay, the CNA which is going to provide the functionality of the both standard NIC as well as the like fiber channel host bus adapter. The standard network interface card functionality as well as the fiber channel host bus adapter functionality in a single adapter that can be consolidate both types of the traffics. See, this is what the converged network adapters, and this CNA, okay, they are going to eliminate to need to deploy the separate adapters as well as the cables for the fiber channel, then Ethernet communications, okay. They are going to reduce to require the number of server slots as well as the switch ports. See, because of that they are going to use this like converged network adapters, okay. This is also one of the like what is that like network adapter means, which is nothing but this is also one of the drive, okay, which is like which we are going to use for communicating the fiber channel over the Ethernet. The main intention of the CNA is they are going to reducing the required number of the server slot as well as the switch ports to communicating between the what is that server as well as the client. And the one more thing here, okay, see, they are going to use for the like integrated application specific integrated circuits, okay, as well as the ASCII numbers, okay, to encapsulate that particular frame number, like what is that fiber channel frames, okay. See, everything they are going to use in this adapter. Then I'll move on to the cables, okay. Here we are going to use for the two types of cabling, like cables to handling the fiber channel over the Ethernet, okay. Then what are the available cable for FCOE cables, that is copper based Twinix as well as the standard fiber optical cables, and that like and this like that Twinix cable, okay, which is nothing but it is going to composed two like a two set of pairs of the copper cable covered with the shield casing. I am repeating that Twinix cable, okay, it is like this cable they are going to composed of the two pair of the copper cables that can be covered with a shield casing. That Twinix cable can be transmit the data at the speed of the 10 gigabytes over the shorter distance up to 10 meters. And this cables, okay, it is going to requires very less power consumption as well as it is very and also it is very less expansive compared to the fiber optic cable. And like the next one is like I told, right, that is standard fiber optic cables, okay. The standard fiber optic cable, like it is very like it is going like it is very like a expansive cable compared to the Twinix cables, okay. And it is also very small and like what is that faster like speed to transfer the data over all the networks. And then what is the FCOE switches? The FCOE switches they are going to use for the Ethernet switch as well as the fiber channel switch functionalities. And the like FCOE switches, okay, they are going to consisting of the Ethernet bridge set of like some set of the Ethernet ports, okay, as well as the optional FC ports, okay. These all are the different what is that ports they are going to available in the FCOE switches. So this is about the like complete informations about the FCOE switches, and as well as that like the Ethernet switch. Okay, they are going to use for the what is that ether type of switches, means sorry, they are going to use for the like different what is that the switches. Okay, they are going to like use for the indicating which protocol they are going to like encapsulate that particular payload of the Ethernet frame. Okay, then like the incoming frames, okay, that also uses to determines the destination, means the Ethernet switches. Okay, what it will do means they are going to like what are the incoming frames or packets they are getting inside the network. Okay, it is going to use that. Okay, which they are going to decide which destination that particular packet has to be go, everything they are going to decide about the our Ethernet switches. So this is about the complete informations about the FCOE components. So I'll thank you.